Hello there. Yes, I did. Yes, I did make that joke. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Obi Wan is out. We are halfway through. We are halfway through with the show. I took no notes. I think that's a common theme here. Took no notes. I've seen all the episodes so far, and what is happening here? See these three question marks? What is I ironically have a Star Wars shirt on. You can't tell because it's fading, but what is happening in the show, man? Let's just go through in my head. Obi-Wan, uh, I guess he works in a meat cutting a giant fish, trying to hide himself, spying on young Luke, and I guess he's trying to stay hidden, but what happened to the character, man? I'm gonna try to keep this short. Probably won't be. Also, this is a from year zero of Order 66 to 10 years later to 15. He's gonna have some grays needed to come in, but he is pretty downtrodden. And I saw the same thing with Luke in Episode 8 because the argument is, well, he's just older now. How do you get from 10 years to 5 years after that? And he is obviously much more composed. This is when he fights Darth Maul, by the way, and defeats him in like 3 lightsaber swings. Actually, it's like 2 blocks and a cut. But anyway, my man Obi-Wan, what have they done? James Arnold Taylor has been doing a better job. But, it's like he doesn't want to, he is kind of just spying on Luke, doesn't want to help get Leia back, has hidden his lightsabers, is very good with a gun, has a hard time keeping up with little Leia, and then, has, I guess you can say, disconnected himself from the Force, but he can still sense Vader, and hasn't used his lightsaber much aside from defending himself from Vader. And it's a really good shot with his uncivilized guns. I don't know. Like when the first Jedi came in, he said, "Leave me alone, get another life." I don't know if he was trying to stay hidden or if he had just completely given up. And he also mentions that he needs to train Luke. Sorry for the chat. Needs to train Luke at some point, but is also, he's very negative. Doesn't believe people are out to help him. People are not all good. Leia slips up with Leia's name, gets manhandled by Vader. I was talking to someone and I said, like, if you're gonna show him get obliterated in a lightsaber duel, explain why. There's a show don't tell, but neither have happened. He didn't have any flashbacks. He didn't have any no dialogue with himself, hurting over the fact that he let Anakin down and now he's this monster. Gets force choked, dragged through fire, but unscathed somehow. And initially, when he meets Vader, he tries to run away. What is that? Who is this? This isn't a Jedi. This is, I was on the Jedi Council, and now I'm gonna watch Luke until until something happens. He doesn't know that the New Hope will happen. Only we do. But I mean, this is just painful to watch. Everybody else, Inquisitors are pitiful. The Grand Inquisitor's in there. He's very intimidating when he's there. Reva gets the best of him. Reva? Whatever. Gets the best of him. He's gone. You may tell me that he may come back. I don't know that yet. We only have 3 more episodes yet. left. Reva is annoying, very shouty, very pouty. None of the other Inquisitors like her. All the Inquisitors are just fighting for Darth Vader's approval. Man, Vader is Vader in and of himself, you know, decimating the little town was great. But then he lets Obi-Wan go. He has this whole operation, all his Inquisitors show up for Obi-Wan, who I guess once he discovers that he's around, it's like he drops everything, let's go get Obi-Wan. But then he lets him go. And, drags him through the fire. Force pushes him, which gets the fire out of the way. The lady blasts, make a fire, same format, not any bigger. You can still see, and Vader lets him walk away. And I will tell you this right now, for anyone, if you have to explain to me that Vader, I have someone in mind, if Vader's a psychopath and he's just toying with him, Vader was not satisfied and he wants to fight him when he's stronger, which there's supposed to be 2 more Vader confrontations. Vader's playing, this is the same thing, but playing with his food. If I were to, which I question this, if you were to watch this in isolation, I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking, well, this is Vader's main objective. He sends a little stormtrooper across to nab him. Fire happens, and then he stops. He sees the slow robot picking him up, walking away, and he's like, nah. But if you need to tell me he did not pursue him because of XYZ, then that means the show is not doing a good job. Like you are writing things in the script that have to be written as a caption in the show. You're trying to write that instead of the show portraying what you are trying to tell me, because what you're trying to tell me may not even be true. Like, we may have later episodes and Vader may say, like, I don't know, I sprained my ankle. He may say, I wanted to give him another chance, or the time was not right, but we don't know that. We don't know that. If I were watching this, I don't even know, like, where did you get that from? Did you pull that out of when they last found a Mustafar? And when they met again 9 years later, I guess there's whatever. 9 years later when they met, Vader wasn't pulling any swings. He tried to cut him in half, and Obi-Wan disappeared. But you can't. That's not good enough. You can't have a piece of media and have the fans need to explain the piece of media to another fan because I didn't understand something. The media needs to portray what is supposed to. I know we're not done with the season, but what you think is supposed to happen needs to be shown in the show. I don't know why Vader gave up, but it's pretty lame, lazy writing. I kind of had this little timeline here. I know Obi-Wan was defeated in episode 3, but he was going to look over Luke himself. Then we get now Obi-Wan. But then we get this Obi-Wan, and if you haven't seen Rebels, he meets Darth Maul again. And Darth Maul spends most of his time trying to get back to Obi-Wan. They meet, finally. Ezra, so main character, goes away. And this is like fight to the death. Maul wants to kill Obi-Wan, and one of them is going to die. But Obi-Wan is in this like very stoic, like Maul is I don't know, I forget the exact quotes, talking about how he wants to kill him. And Obi-Wan says, if you just value your ability to take life, then what do you actually have? Something like that. And then they fight, and he does. I was going to get clips, but too lazy. Obi-Wan does 2 poses. Well, he has an initial pose. I think it's this one that he ends up in, but he also goes to this one. What is this? He has the 2 fingers up here and a lightsaber, which was his like more aggressive stance. He goes from this to this one, back to this. And it's funny because it's kind of like that's what he used all through, I guess, his youth in Clone Wars. And then he goes to that pose And I'm pretty sure the same sequence of attacks Darth Maul uses are what he used to kill his master Qui-Gon Jinn. And then, but Obi-Wan breaks. There's the point where Maul's going to do this. Obi-Wan cuts right down the middle before Qui-Gon got hit in the face. Anyway, all that to say, like, what happened? Like, this is 5 years. Did you like finally pick up your saber and start practicing again between here and here? Are you more skilled 5 years older? Oh man, I don't know. I just want to put that in there because you needing to explain the story to me doesn't work. You just saying that, well, it was 10 years later doesn't work. Like you have just made it acceptable to crush the character of Obi-Wan Kenobi, historical human being, or historical character, I should say. You're telling me you want to just bring him down to a level. If it was any other Jedi, it'd be great, but you want to bring him down because, like all stories, you need some sort of hero's journey, but it's very hard to accept. A lot of the fans didn't fly with Luke Skywalker, and it's not flying now. And I am hurt because I feel like, I don't know, I've loved Obi-Wan and everything except his own show now. Like him and like in Rebels, he was like, they had the old recording from 15 years ago, and then and Ezra finally meets him, and it's just like, I don't even know if he tells him who he is. Or maybe, I don't know if he finds out, but it's like he is the old wise man that had to guide Luke along. Like, there's one thing about the hero, but the hero's mentor, like, I heard this from something else, but he is only guiding the hero because he is older. I don't want to say not as powerful, because power can be like, I'm mentoring you, so I know more, but I'm physically not where I used to be, so I can't be the hero. I have to guide you. But physically is it. Mentally, this Obi-Wan and his show, he just like, he must have just sat around eating Doritos watching Netflix for 10 years, because he is like, or watching like, I don't know, gossip stuff, because he mentally is a completely different person. I just had to get that out of there, man. They got 3 episodes left. I don't know if I may watch it. I may not watch it like the days it comes out, but they got the fan base like torn in half right now. The show in general, let me, I guess, talk about it. The action is, everybody knows. The Leia chase scene is lame. The Inquisitors are lame. They're acting like a bunch of siblings. Reva's weak. Character is weak. Don't tell me that these criticisms have to do with skin color, by the way. It's just a footnote. Anyway, I mean, I know there's spoilers out there which I have not seen, but you can see from a mile away that Reva's going to have some redemption. We need Obi-Wan to have one. Like, Obi-Wan is in the gutter, man. Like, he may not even end up being the hero of his own show. This is so bad. Vader's, again, great. I expect him more out of the Grand Inquisitor. He's supposed to be alive in Rebels. He was great, and now he's gone. Oh, Darth Vader was great, and then he gives up. Like, Vader, what is he? He's in 2 more times. He's just gonna keep repeating, like, oh, second time. You're kind of medium power level. That's good enough. I also didn't expect Obi-Wan to see him at all, or at least this soon. Like, he's in the little village and he's hiding, and he walks away. He runs away, man. Runs away, runs out to the desert. Vader catches up to him. Vader also sneaks up to him when Vader breathes really loud. What? Oh, I can't with this, man. And then Vader was great, gives up. What is happening in this show? People of the internet, of YouTube, if you disagree with me, tell me what you like about this. Tell me what you like. Don't Don't add in Vader thought this. Tell me what is on the screen. Tell me the parts that you enjoy that you have seen so far. Is it flashing lightsabers? Which that duel was terrible. Is it blaster shooties? Is it beautiful landscape? Because I can make a fan film with all those if you want. Oh man, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, I haven't seen those Dumbledore movies, but it's like, why? Like, what is this? You want to use an OG character, but you want to have him go through the hero's journey. So let's nerf him. Start over. It's lazy. It is as lazy as my editing for this video. It's just a little guy in the corner underneath one of the good Obi-Wans talking about the bad Obi-Wan, missing the OG Obi-Wan, the older Obi-Wan, which ironically was a younger Obi-Wan. Whatever. Let me know what you think. I don't know, man. This one hurt. This one kind of hurt. Like, Mandalorian was a blank slate. Ahsoka being in there was fine. I grew to love Ahsoka through the Clone Wars. Boba Fett was annoying because it's like the Han Solo situation. You take mystery and you just make him a hero because. And then this was supposed to be the one. And look, like, I don't care if you think it's good. You can't dismiss the fact that there's the huge divide. Like, just because you like cotton candy, no, sorry, not cotton candy. If you don't like cotton candy, there's something wrong with you. Just because you like candy corn doesn't mean you get to ignore the fact that most people don't like it. All right. Therefore, I don't think candy corn is one of the things that are like, this is the best candy ever. No. If it's split down the middle, it cannot be all good. If it's not all good, you can't objectively say it is 100% good. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I'm done with this. I may watch it tomorrow because I'm a battered wife, just like a battered spouse, right? I don't know if I'm gonna watch it tomorrow or wait till the weekend so I'm not so angry at work. Whatever, man. We also haven't had a hello there. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye. Let us know what you think. Bye.